Coinbase is at it again. They are listing a bunch of new coins. You know, they have their new process of listing. They added a bunch of coins to their planned to listing, and they've also added a few coins to what they're looking into to potentially plan to list. This will be a two-part video, so watch out. This is part one, and I'll also be releasing part two because there's a lot, and I don't want to make like a 30-minute video. Alright, guys. So before we get into it, smack the likes, smack the subscribes, and we are powered by. Starting off with the first coin on the list, guys, Math. It's not like in high school you took math, you probably didn't like it, or maybe you did. Math, though, it's a coin, $22 million market cap. Guys, you're going to see a trend. There are a lot of microcaps. There's a lot of coins on this list that are $10 million or lower. This one's more, but still $22 million cap. Guys, we talked about that Pulse Doge the other day. That thing was around, I think, a 17 mil, guys. These coins Coinbase are listing are very low market cap wise. I'm very surprised they're listing so many of these. I was shocked. I was checking out all that like before recording the video, and it did impress me. So where can you get it? Let's see. Well, price action wise, wow, last month it is, I mean, look at that dump. Interesting. It's, like, let's do max. Okay. I mean, it looks like it's at all-time lows. That's what it looks like, or right around all-time lows. But you can pick some up, Gate.io, MXC, FTX. You get it on the Who. And a couple other places you got on Uniswap, but it's looking like there's not much liquidity at all, guys. For volume, $274,000. That's not a lot of money. Like for volume, no, that's not much money. Yeah, so watch out for that. We also got max supply 200,000. So okay, I mean, I'm sorry, 200 million. So okay, like that's that. So like guys, that right there is Math, and these are all S coins, so they're not manually like reviewed here on CoinPix because they're ranked like way out there. So just keep that in mind. If, like for most of these, you go under the overall, it's not going to have anything because I mean there's just like the S coins are far out there. The point though being though is these could make a bunch of bucks if people start buying it up. It won't take much money to pump it, but they're listing a bunch, so you know, like that's that. But up next for the next one, guys, Media Network. It does say market cap unavailable here on CoinPix, but on CoinGecko, because CoinMarketCap didn't have it either, but Gecko has a $6.6 million market cap for network media, or for Media Network. I said it backwards. We scroll down here. Where can you guys get some? It's showing 5 million volume, not much at all. Okay, so Radium and Serum, so this is for Solana. Okay, that's the only place to get it as right now. Wow, I mean, if this thing's a big deal, then yeah, it'll probably do well once it like launched on Coinbase, because it looks like it'll be the first centralized exchange, from my understanding, because these are all DEXs. So yeah, price action though, how's it been doing forever? Let's do max. It's down the dumps as well. I mean, so guys, bear market territory could be a decent buying opportunity. So moving on to the next coin on the list is Mana, I don't know how you're supposed to say that, but Monovale. It has a $3 million market cap, guys. $44,000 in volume. That looks like it might be off or something, because there's like no volume. But it's down 84%, guys. Absolutely, I mean, that's just insane. Like if we go over here, like this thing was just down about 0.25. This thing has took a dump. 84%. Insane. Look at this price action here. It peaked at around, what's that, 1,500, 1,600 bucks. Ouch. It's not looking good. It looks like it's almost at the initial price back here in December 2020. But if you do want to pick some up, it's only on Uniswap. So once again, this is an altcoin that's not on a centralized exchange, and it's now going to be listed on a centralized exchange. Could do well, could not do well, okay? You have to do some more research and like enter their website and stuff, see if it's a good pick. Up next is Moose, or however you say that. 4.9, so basically a $5 million market cap. Did I say in the beginning of this video that there's a lot of microcaps on here? Like less than $100,000 worth of volume, last 24 hours. It's down 35%. I mean, what is going on? These coins down so much. I mean, I know Bitcoin's down pretty much on the floor price. It's almost there at, I mean, basically the floor price back here in 2020 slash, yeah, I guess that's just 2020. Wow, massive rally up there. And then, yeah, it means down a lot. So like the thing is, at least you're not buying things at all-time highs, but just be careful. You know, it shows it's down 95% from all-time highs. So that's obviously could be a great buying opportunity if this thing has a future. My biggest question is, out of all these coins, are they really going to get enough liquidity to list? That is the $1 million question. But if you want to get some of this before it's on Coinbase, Balancer, Dodo, Gate.io, Hotbit, and a few other like Uniswap and whatnot, if you want to get before, that's totally up to you. I'm just saying these things are highly risky, in my humble opinion, because I do believe the biggest question is, will they have enough liquidity to actually, get fully listed? Up next is Nest. And it's not that thing in your house where you control your temperature. But this thing, this thing right here is a big boy. Because compared to everything else, this thing's $90 million market cap, which is still, in my opinion, on the lower side. So it's not really that high. But compared to everything else, this right here is so much higher. It's like 10 times higher, 9 times higher. So we got about $5.7 million in trading volume. So we actually got some volume going on there. Scrolling down for price action, just a quick look. Yeah, it's down. Wow, this thing actually has been making some higher highs and higher lows, though. You see, we bottomed here, we came up, made the higher low, and it came up for the higher high and then higher low. And it looks like it's starting to rally back up. Interesting. If you guys want to guess them beforehand, MXC, Huobi Pro, the Who's, Coin Tigger, X, I guess that's about a Uniswap. Yeah, get it there. Up next, the other coin, guys, we got a Parsig or PRQ. It's an $18.5 million market cap. With 2.5 million and 24-hour volume. We go over here to the chart to see how's it doing. Once again, looking like pretty much everything else, almost hitting these either have hit the floor, almost hit the floor, and the one actually is making higher highs and higher lows. So this is about to hit the floor. Once again, guys, who really knows? If you think Bitcoin bottomed, these could be great buying opportunities if you believe that happened. But this is pretty close, it's pretty low. If you want to pick some up before Coinbase, Gate.io, Uniswap, MXC, Kucoin. I personally like Kucoin if there's enough volume, though. Bitrue and a few others that are really not really worth mentioning. So that right there is the PRQ. We've got another one here, guys. Statify, FIS. It is an 18.8, basically $19 million market cap. Has about $5 million in 24-hour volume. Let's go down here to price action. Wow. According to this, it's basically at the lowest it's ever been, down 92%. Wow. Getting dumped on. But guys, like I said, in the bear market, this is very common. So really not that surprising. Of course, do some fundamental research. Don't just buy this thing because I'm just looking at what they're listing. And we're looking at where you can buy before. If there's certain ones you guys want me to go deeper into, check out the website and whatnot, let me know down below. Comment down below. But if you guys want to get this before Coinbase Pro listing, Binance, BitMEX, probably Binance the best bet. You got Bitrue, Huobi Pro. Yeah, those are probably your best bets if you want to pick that up beforehand. So we got a SYLO. It has a basically $11 million market cap. Once again, a very low one. We got about $600,000 in 24-hour volume, very low as well. How is that price action doing? It's actually not the all-time lows. But it's about to get there. So just watch out for that. This one's only down 77%. It has more room to go down. But that's that. Where can you get it beforehand? Kucoin, Bitrue, Latoken, Bittrex, and a few others. Pick it up there if it tickles your fancy. And we got one right here, guys, called TFood/TrustChain. It doesn't show here on a pick, so I got the coin. Market cap has basically a $15 million market cap. Look at that, guys, 15 mil. And we see over here the price action is basically at all-time lows. It's just insane. Markets working to get beforehand, Bilaxary and Uniswap. So I think that, guys, once again, when it's mainly just like a few amount of exchanges, get it on Pro Coinbase. If it can get liquidity, we'll be very, very bullish. So guys, that is the first part. This is part one of the new coins that are planned to be enlisted. So of course, watch out for part two. What do you guys think about this? Are there is there any tokens here you'd prefer to have a whole video about? Let me know down below. And please just be cautious whenever they do actually list these, because they're on the plan to list, a column in their spreadsheet. Guess what? Watch out for if there's enough liquidity. Do not get caught holding the bag. Just be careful with that. These are high risk, high reward plays right here, in my humble opinion. Please do more research before deciding to buy. But that's what we got here. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for tuning in. Smack the likes, smack the subscribes, hit up the links down below. And until next time, may the gains be with you.